Space Dandy. He's a dandy guy in space. He combs the galaxy like his pompadour on the hunt for aliens. Planet after planet he searches, discovering bizarre new creatures both friendly and not. These are the spectacular adventures of Space Dandy and his brave space crew in space.
Rejected. 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 Now, who's next?
A guy who just made the discovery of the century. That's who's next up. It wasn't easy either. This bad boy fires beams from its eyes and flames from what I think is its mouth. After managing to avoid any and everything that shot out of those face holes, I caught this weird wild cat off guard. All it took was a well-placed karate chop.
I've never heard of an alien like that before.
No one has. Cool, right, baby? That's why it's the discovery of the century. Oh.
Rejected.
I told you so. Nothing gets past that girl.
Look, if you hadn't been so clumsy, we'd all be rolling in reward money by now. But you had to screw the pooch.
Man, the thought of money makes me hungry.
All right, who's ready to eat?
Nice timing.
Ew.
What? It's space
like
food I got
vomit.
through the Galaxy Mail Order's Face Different Space Delivery Service. You don't know what any of that means, do you? It came from 10,000 light years in the future. The Galaxy Mail Order is at the end of the universe, so it was beyond cheap.
10,000 light years, which means this crap expired 10,000 years ago!
Technically, it doesn't say consume by. That's only the sell by date. It might still be okay to eat.
Fine, then why don't you dig in?
Have as much as you like, we've got plenty.
Gross.
They were having a buy one, get 365 free special. Couldn't pass that up.
Ugh, no way I'm eating that. I guess we'll have to find refuge in boobies.
We don't have money for boobies.
Luckily for us, I have a secret weapon for just this kind of predicament. Check this.
Check this what?
You filled up your point card. Your next visit's on us.
You see, we may be poor as hell, but we can still enjoy boobies as long as we have this sweater puppy.
How long have you been waiting to say that?
Longer than you'd think. I've got a point card for time served, and I am a faithful customer. With benefits.
Right, why work when you can get point cards?
Watch this. Never fails to get him.
You do realize your precious card expires at the end of the day.
No. No! How many hours are left in today?
2 hours, 30 minutes.
Now, where's the closest boobies?
There's one in Galaxy, Mexico, District 3.
Then charge the engines. 200%. Full speed ahead.
It will take us at least 2 hours and 40 minutes to get there. So, you know, not happening.
Damn it. We've got no other options left. We gotta warp.
Wait, didn't you say we couldn't use the warp drive because it got broken?
So what? It's times like these when a man's gotta do what a man's gotta do. And this man's got to do.
stop pushing.
Ow. So, anyone know where we are?
Analysis finished. Location unknown. Unable to detect living organisms.
And boobies.
Well, there seems to be oxygen here.
I don't care about oxygen. I need boobies, nothing more.
Come on, let's head back to the ship. We can put out a distress signal and maybe a rescue party will come find us. That sounds like fun, huh?
No way. There's a boobies hiding out there somewhere. I can feel it.
Nope, no boobies. Won't find one. Not today.
Even if there isn't a boobies, there might be an alien that has yet to be recorded.
But I thought you said there were no signs of life.
What? Are you scared?
No, please don't start with this.
Who's a pretty little scaredy cat? You are.
Beetlejuicians don't get scared.
Ha! Yes, is the puss shaking in his boots.
Do you know what that was?
Right. So who's the puss again?
Someone! Please! Please, help me!
Okay, I'm on this. Ah!
Huh?
Hey, QT, what are these?
Give me just a minute on that.
I don't like what's going on with their face area.
Warning, you're about to get a taste of space dandy.
Would you stop doing that?
Why isn't my beam working against these things? What's wrong?
Usually you have to hit them first.
New idea. Ready or not? Run away!
Bummer, those things have already been recorded. They're called Ragians, which doesn't sound pleasant.
So we won't get any money for bringing them in.
Oh, as if you could catch one anyway.
Thank you for saving me. I don't know what I would have done. What's your name?
Well, it's dandy, but...
You can call me Meow, and not to brag, but did you know that Beetlejuice holds the record as the #1 consumer of dried fish flakes in the known universe?
No one knows and no one cares! Hi.
Jerk.
You two are so funny. Are you guys petting yourselves right now?
My name is Mamitas. I was just finishing a little shopping trip when my warp device malfunctioned. I got caught in what must have been a space-time distortion and landed here. My ship ended up broken, so I was trapped all by my lonesome.
No need for crying anymore, baby. I'll personally make sure you get home safe. Unless you'd rather stay with me.
What? The Aloha Oi is broken. Mamitas, is your spaceship's core system higher than version 5.2 by chance?
Yeah?
Well, that's good news. We might be able to repair the Aloha Oi using parts from your ship.
Sir, we have finally been able to determine his location.
I will not tolerate failure. Understood?
Yes, sir. The 7th Fleet is currently surrounding the planet on which we found him.
Wonderful. Once we capture that space dandy, the universe will belong to the Gogol Empire, and the Gogol Empire alone.
My spaceship is over there.
Boo, mouth faces are in the way.
They've got spunk. I'll give them that.
I can show you how to go around. It's a lot easier.
The Commander and I will land on the planet together. Then we'll capture him.
Doctor, there's a bit of a problem. A rather nasty alien is inhabiting that planet at the moment.
What?
They're kind of what you'd call terrifying because they kind of eat everything they run into.
Well, it's older than I thought, but there are a number of parts that still look usable.
So you're an alien hunter? How exciting!
It's not a big deal. Although some people do consider me a touch reckless.
This is off topic, but are you a picky eater? It's okay if you are.
I'll eat practically anything.
You mean you're omnivorous? No way, me too! That's so cool.
You filled out your point card. Oh. Your next visit will be on us.
Check this.
Oh,
Do you see how he's a
Your
cat?
points are only good for another hour. Are you even listening to me? Hurry up and get here already.
Crap. I forgot, baby. Get it together, Meow. We gotta get out of here.
See, look at this. It's the Death Garian, the alien that's topped the list of aliens I don't want to be eaten by for 12 years straight. When you meet one, that's it. They're gonna eat you till you're dead.
They're that serious?
There's moon dust in your underpants.
Doctor, all ships are in position.
Withdraw, 7th Fleet! That was a close call. If there's an alien I don't want to be eaten by, it's got to be this one.
Comes it, Dandy!
Hooray, I found it! As long as we have this little guy, the Aloha Oi might start working again.
Hey, where'd those two go? No one out Dandy Space Dandy! Still here and still the same stuff. Spunk only goes so far. Sorry. You lose. The battery's dead? This is so full of suck!
Based on the whole us not being dead yet thing, I think they might be trying to communicate. Use your space translator to see if they're saying something.
You must return home before it's too late! This world's dangerous! The Death Garian will eat you all!
Death Garrow, what?
It is a horrible creature that has targeted and eaten everyone who has landed on this planet! You must leave immediately!
Yeah, you fools get all up in our face with your fancy guns that don't have batteries when we're just trying to warn you about what's about to go down, bro!
Okay, so it looks like these aliens are weird, but they're not as bad as we thought.
Maybe. Where's the Death Garian? Talk!
Apologies, I'm not sure what you mean. Look, y'all been fraternizing with that monster since you landed. And you know what, son? She about to get real hungry up in here.
Run! Death Garians turn into monsters when they are ready to die!
Well, good luck. We'll get out of your poofy hair now.
Why is it always gotta be the hot ones?
Cat.
Come on, you can't believe what Space Dandy says.
I've never eaten cat.
Cool. I'm not one, though. Like, not technically. Mamitas?
Meow! Meow, come over here! I'm gonna tell you something! It's really important!
No! I don't want any!
She's a movie monster! Run!
Will someone please at least try to get up here and save me already?
No! I'm coming!
The repairs aren't finished yet!
Sounds like time for the little aloha. Lay me.
So are you gonna try to save Meow? There's a chance he might not be completely digested yet.
Farewell, my dear friend Meow. I shall never forget you.
Wait, where's the Boobies point card? Doesn't Meow still have it?
That idiot! Lucky for him, Space Dandy doesn't abandon his friends!
You mean like just now?
What's with this death wahoozit?
When hungry, they transform into monsters, as we can see. And then they try to eat everything around them, as we can also see.
Then maybe we should transform too.
What?
Let's use it. You know what I'm talking about.
No, I don't.
Change! Hawaii!
What? How did I not know we could do this?
Oh yeah! Bring it on!
Take this!
I wonder what that's all about.
I get it. She ate your expired space food. It's totally making her sick.
Oh.
Open wide. Want more? Dig in!
See? Now aren't you glad I ordered them?
Accepted.
Seriously? The reward was 99,000 woolongs?
We may have lost the point card, but with this much money, we can pay for all the boobies we want.
Wait, are you sure we only lost the point card? I feel like we're missing something else, too.
Space Dandy. He's a dandy guy in space. He combs the galaxy like his pompadour on the hunt for aliens. Planet after planet he searches, discovering bizarre new creatures both friendly and not. These are the spectacular adventures of Space Dandy and his brave space crew in space.
Okay, what about this one?
A Stiltonian.
I don't know. His coloring looks different.
A Stiltonian's distinguishing characteristics are its fast movements and quick reflexes. Well, he is moving, just really, really slowly.
Hey, check it out. His middle section's different too. See, right in here.
Stiltonians are supposed to be gentle and friendly creatures, and they're not biters.
You thinking what I'm thinking, buddy?
This is definitely not a Stiltonian. It must be an unknown alien.
Oh yeah! Time to hit up the registration center!
I bet they give us some serious scratch for that nasty mofracker.
Sure that they had captured a previously undiscovered alien species, Space Dandy and his crew were on top of the world. However, their excitement didn't last long. Within mere hours, a strange phenomenon had begun to take hold aboard the Aloha Oi.
Meow, are you feeling okay? You look pale.
Hey, go get me some more ice.
Go get ice.
Man, you're slow. Fine. Do it myself.
Do you think there might be something wrong with Meow?
Nah, I wouldn't worry about him. He probably just caught a bug.
Meow, can you give me an update on our course? I realize Meow's not that bright, but he usually has more to say than ah and
I wouldn't worry about him. He probably just caught a bug.
He's completely unresponsive. You've got to admit that's fishy.
I'm telling you, he caught a bug. Didn't you, Meow?
Let's get him to a doctor, just in case.
hate to break it to you, but he has no heartbeat, no pulse, and no vital signs at all.
What?
There's no getting around it. Your friend here is dead. What species was he again?
He was a Beetlejuicean, Doctor.
Well, I'd like to run some tests, so let's go ahead and have him admitted.
If the patient needs anything, please feel free to push the call button, and I'll be here right away. Once is enough, sir.
No idea. I think I want to be hospitalized too.
Huh?
This is my kind of place. I've wasted so much time at boobies when here the chicks are hot and smart. I mean, hello, nurse!
You can't be admitted if you're not sick. Come on, we're leaving.
Shows what you know, I am sick. All these babes are giving me the fever.
Don't be a perv.
Hey, let's go!
Get a move on.
Why do you gotta be such a party pooper, baby?
Come out, wherever you are, dandy. You can run, but there's no hiding from me.
Doctor, there are some gentlemen here to see you.
Oh, really?
Who are you and what are you doing here?
I sent them to assist you.
Admiral Perry, sir.
Since you've had no luck on your own, the Gogol Empire has hired these reckless mercenaries to help you get the job done.
Yes, sir. They look to be quite reckless indeed.
Dr. Gel, I have news, sir. Space Dandy was spotted entering the Galaxy Hospital 2 hours ago.
This is our chance. With the help of these mercenaries, we should be able to catch him once and for all.
I know you must be starving, but I'm afraid you can't eat until after tomorrow's test. Sir, wait! What are you...
I found myself a nurse, and the boots are big and bouncy. They go boing, 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 and I feel it in my naughty bits.
Is it just me, or does the hospital seem different today?
Nah, it's just you.
But it's messy. And then there's that.
See, a doctor doing an internal exam, like normal.
Really? They do that in the middle of the hallway?
Hey, look who's back. So, did you ladies miss me? Yowza. Guess you three work the night shift. Well, if you babes need to blow off some steam, I'm here. I didn't expect so many takers. I've never had a menage-a-hot nurse before.
I'm telling you, there's something weird going on here.
Crap. We're surrounded.
Hold that right there. What the?
But that should have killed him.
I know this might sound crazy, but I have reason to believe they're zombies.
Be kidding me. Let's get out of here, QT.
The target is fleeing Ward 3, but we're in hot pursuit, sir. Huh? Get off of me! Ah!
Report. What happened, soldier?
We're done for! Save yourself!
Don't tell me that lunkhead outsmarted our mercenary forces?
I suppose it's possible if Dandy somehow knew we were coming.
Are you suggesting this is a trap?
of here now! Just yesterday, this place was a babelicious paradise, and now it's packed with bloodthirsty zombies.
What's crazy is it seemed to happen overnight. What could have caused such a massive outbreak? Wait a minute. What if that alien we captured was a Stiltonian after all? But we weren't able to classify him because he had been turned into a zombie. That would explain his slow reflexes and why Meow was turned into a zombie, because he was bitten.
You've got a point there. Open wide, you meat bag!
What are you doing,
Don't quit your whining, you'll be fine, okay? You're a freaking robot, you can't catch zombies!
You're so mean! I thought you were my friend!
That's just great. Now what are we gonna do? You okay? Good for nothing, Tin Can! Join your zombie pals! I can rumble! Oh, man. There's zombies everywhere. Hey, over here! Sorry, buddies. QT, Meow. I promise I'll never forget you guys. Adios, amigos. I barely made it out of there. Thanks for coming to my rescue, man. I owe you one.
A zombie's day starts early. Not much has changed in the few months since that fateful day at the hospital, other than the fact that our heroes have joined the ranks of the undead. At first, Dandy and crew had a difficult time adjusting to their new zombie lifestyle. They wanted nothing more than to be able to turn back to their old selves. However, they soon realized there is no cure for zombification, and they were forced to accept their fate. They felt despair, followed by an inexplicable craving for raw meat. Despair and raw meat. This endless cycle of despair and raw meat led the Aloha Oi's crew to question the very meaning of their undead existence, until Dandy's decaying brain had a thought. That's it. If I want to bust out of this rut, I should ask someone who's already been through it. In all the commotion, the crew had completely forgotten about the strange alien they had captured just a few months earlier. However, they now ventured into the belly of the Aloha Oi to question their zombie guru. It may sound like groaning to the untrained ear, but these noises make up an intricate language that the undead use to communicate. Luckily, I'm fluent in zombie-ese. Allow me to translate. Being a zombie's not that bad once you get used to it. You don't have to spend much money on food. The alien went on to say, this might sound strange coming from a zombie, but try to avoid eating meat. The cravings can be overwhelming at first, but they go away after a while. I prefer to eat yogurt because it makes me feel healthier. You might like being undead if you change your way of thinking. Good luck. And with that, the alien mind muncher disappeared into the distance. Though zombies appear expressionless, they are capable of conveying emotion through their various moans. This is joy. Here's anger. And of course, sadness. You may not hear the subtle differences, but I assure you each moan is unique. Taking the advice of their zombie guru, Dandy and his crew began a strict diet of yogurt. And, much to their surprise, every time they ate or drank the stuff, they started to feel a little better. What's so great about yogurt, you ask? That's right, lactic acid bacteria. Rather than thinking of themselves as rotting, our heroes chose to believe they were fermenting, and that's all it took for them to change their negative outlook to a positive one. That's when Dandy realized, it's funny, there really isn't that big of a difference between being dead and being alive, baby. They learned to enjoy their zombie lifestyle, but there was one problem. Even if Dandy and his crew were to discover a new species of alien, they would never be able to capture it because they move so slowly now. Our heroes, who had once eked out a living as alien hunters, now found themselves incapable of doing the job. Despite their drastically reduced food expenses, they still needed money for the basics, such as fuel, electricity, and the occasional trip to boobies. Dandy may have lost his taste for hot wings, but he wasn't about to give up the breasts. Suddenly, Dandy remembered a very fortunate fling. Back in the day, he had bought a life insurance policy from a scorching hot agent in the hopes of getting her in the sack.
Excuse me? Whose death are you reporting? Whose? But you don't appear to be dead, sir.
Perhaps not surprisingly, proving you're dead is quite difficult when you're still moving. But Dandy and his crew returned to the Galactic Registrar's office every day until finally the clerk decided he'd had enough of their moaning and issued a death certificate. With the payout from Dandy's life insurance policy, their money troubles were over. They ate lactic acid bacteria and spent their days sunning themselves to keep from rotting. They went back to their routine of brushing their teeth, checking for new bald spots, and being regular customers at boobies.
Hey, Dandy! Long time no see! You had me really worried, big guy. There was a nasty rumor going around that you were dead. You look pale. Are you feeling okay? Well, I gotta go.
Fortunately, with the infinite variety of aliens in the cosmos, a zombie rarely attracts a second glance.
Alrighty, boys, here you go. Here's to a long life.
Our heroes were able to lead fairly normal lives, even though they weren't actually living. Thus the old zombie adage, in space, no one can hear that you don't have a pulse. Let's switch gears and see what happened to Dr. Gel and his mercenaries after they were turned into Walking Dead that fateful day.
Do you have any idea how much money the Gogol Empire spent on this failed operation? I assume you're prepared to take responsibility. I swear, if you say, one more time, didn't you hear what I just said?
After incurring the wrath of Admiral Perry, Dr. Gel and his undead lackeys were lost in space. Let's switch gears one last time and see what happened to some of the other beings who were turned into zombies at the hospital that day. According to this gentleman, he met a beautiful nurse who had also been turned into a lurker, and it was love at first sight. They're now living together, and they couldn't be happier. But their happiness may be short-lived, as a new threat has presented itself. They're known as the Zombie Hunters. They are skilled snipers hired by the struggling life insurance companies. Their aim is to hunt down any zombies living off their own insurance money and shoot them through the brain. They call this putting a cap in their benefits. It's heartless, but perfectly legal to kill someone who's already dead. No one is safe from the zombie hunters, not even our hero and his crew.
Damn it!
One adult, please.
It wasn't long before the hunters and the insurance agents who hired them were turned into Walking Dead themselves. With the threat gone, the zombies were able to peacefully coexist once again. Eventually, everyone in the universe became a zombie, and it happened faster than anyone could have imagined. In this day and age, even robots can become zombies. Now that every living thing has become an undead version of itself, the universe is an incredibly peaceful place. There is no more sickness, death, or war. We no longer classify ourselves as different species, for we have become one unified, albeit zombified, genus.